Hello everyone. So welcome to Talks by Ash episode 13. So today, instead of talking about a specific topic that I usually do, I thought of sharing some information, some tips that I thought might be useful, especially for those of us who are involved with creating some sort of content day and day out. For many of us, including myself, we use social media. Moving on to our point number 1. You don't have to be a genius. Now, this is the mindset a lot of us have. We feel that we should know everything before we do something. We should be 100% sure about the thing we do. But it doesn't have to be so. You don't have to know everything, and it is okay if you're figuring things out as you go. And it is always better if you have a beginner's mindset. Why? Because when you see yourself as a beginner, there is going to be so much of opportunity for you to grow, for you to learn, for you to explore new avenues and whatnot. And there is no pressure from anyone on you to be the best. You can learn it in your own way, and slowly but gradually you will get there. It is all a process, and you don't have to be a genius to do something that you like. Moving on to point number 2. Become findable. This is an important point. For anyone to know what sort of person you are, what sort of work you do, or what you are actually promoting out there, you need to be findable. So how do you become easy to find? Simply by sharing your work. It's okay if you feel like you don't have anything to share, or you have these doubts in your mind like, what am I going to do? What am I good at? And those type of questions. It's okay. We've all been there. All you have to do if you find yourself in such a situation is to collect the bits and pieces that are important to you or that you're working on. It can be anything. It can be side projects, half completed projects. It can be your interests, your hobbies, things that you are passionate about. It can be anything. And whatever you collect may not be even relevant to each other, but it's okay. It's something that you are interested in. So collect those bits and pieces. Now, once you have this collection, it is important for you to document them. Keep a track of what you have collected. In other words, what you are doing at the moment. This is important because by collecting or by being aware of what you are interested in, you will learn about yourself, your skills, your capabilities and your potential. And when you have this collection of bits and pieces, you can choose to share a few of them with your friends, with your audience, or even in your social profile. And remember, there is a difference between sharing and oversharing. You don't have to share everything that you have collected. Moving on to our third point, continue to grow. Now, this is actually a continuation of the previous point that we discussed. So we discussed that you don't have to be a genius, and you should be able to collect all the things that are interesting for you. And when you start sharing a few of these, over time you will see that there are certain patterns emerging. You will see that out of the so many things that you are collecting and the things that you are sharing, maybe there is one or two that is more important. And if you work hard on things like that, you can improve on that. Being able to identify this kind of pattern comes only when you continue to collect what you do and you continue to share and be consistent about that. And these patterns that are emerging will seem like a part of a puzzle. That is something that you can put your 100% and you can make it much better than what it is. Coming to our final point, no journey is smooth. And this is something we have heard from the time we were growing up, like no pain, no gain, or keep working hard, nothing will come easy, and so forth. And it is the same with this as well. You just need to keep going no matter what happens. And there is going to be a time when you are going to question yourself, you're going to question your work, and you're going to feel like my work is too basic. my work is too boring and I don't want to put my work out there. Don't stop yourself. Keep going, keep moving forward. Because if you stop and if you give up, you are only going back to square one, where you have to start this process all over again. So keep going, and over time you are going to get there, even slow but steadily, and surely you are going to get there. And remember, there are going to be people who are going to criticize you, who are going to judge you for the things that you like or the things that you do. You need to be prepared for that. You need to be strong, and you need to continue this process of showing your work. So that was the talk for today. I hope you all enjoyed it and you all learned something from it. And I do hope you can make use of these tips and tricks in your work. So thank you very much.